Hi, I'm Deb. Welcome to another week in my life. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. Please consider subscribing. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. Okay, I have turned the hot water heater on so I can do dishes and get a shower, and while that is warming up, I am going to start a new book by J.D. Robb called Concealed in Death, and this is what the cover says. In a decrepit and long empty New York building, a man begins the demolition process by swinging a sledgehammer into a wall. When the dust clears, he finds two skeletons wrapped in plastic behind it. The man is Lieutenant Eve Dallas's billionaire husband Rourke, and he summons her immediately. His latest real estate project is going to be on hold for a while because by the time Eve and her crew are finished searching the premises, there are 12 murders to be solved. After a little digging reveals that the place housed a makeshift shelter for troubled and homeless teenagers back in the mid-2040s, Eve tracks down the people who worked there. Between their recollections of the brilliant work of the force's new forensic anthropologist, Eve begins to put names and faces to the skeletal remains. They are all girls, all tattooed, tough teenager who dealt in illegal drugs. The runaway daughter of a pair of well-to-do doctors. They all had their stories. They all lost their chance for a better life. Everyone has something to hide, and when Eve discovers a stunning connection between the victims and someone she knows, she is even more driven to reveal the secrets of the place that was called the Sanctuary, and to find the evil concealed in one human heart. So that sounds really good. I've read J.D. Robb once before. I really liked it, so I picked up two this winter, and this is obviously one of them. I have one more to go. So I'm going to read, and when the water is hot, I'm going to wash the dishes and grab a shower. I will see you later. I am making pulled pork. It's kind of a long process. I'm using my slow cooker. I have a pork shoulder in here that I've just seasoned up with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. I mix that up and keep it in a jar. So it's a cup of salt, half a cup of pepper, a quarter cup of garlic powder, and I put it on everything. So here's my pork shoulder. And I'm going to crock pot that for probably 8 or 9 hours. Let it cool. I'm going to shred it, pick all the fat out, and then tomorrow I will put the Sweet Baby Rays on there and have a couple of ladies over for a little picnic because Kirk is gone for 3 days. So it's just me, so thought it'd be fun to catch up with some old friends. And yeah, so pulled pork in the crock pot. It's 17 minutes after 8, so not a bad start to the morning, you know. Could have been earlier, but could be worse. Okay, well, the laundry is done, folded, the pork is in the crock pot. So with the chores done, I think I am going to do some reading. So I'm just gonna hang out. It's gray, it's kind of thundering, so I think it's gonna storm. I just don't want Kirk driving through a storm. He has like a 4.5 hour drive down to his work meeting, and I'm just hanging out by myself. There's nobody around. So I'll let you know what I do later. Okay, well, I crocked my pork butt for 10 hours, let it cool for a few, and now it's pulled and all the fat is removed and the bones are removed. So tomorrow what I'll do is Add some Sweet Baby Ray to this. Put a new crock pot liner in and just crock it all day. Let it come up to temperature. Keep stirring it. Let it kind of pull itself a little bit more. And then I'll have a picnic with my girls. So, I'll see ya tomorrow. So, it's the next morning. I have put some of the pulled pork back into a clean crock pot. I'm letting that warm up a little bit, and then I'm going to add some Sweet Baby Rays and just keep stirring it and let it go. So this is where we are right now. And 4:30 is going to be here before we know it, so I'm going to turn on the hot water heater so I can wash up some dishes and grab a shower. Okay, I think that is a pretty good start, and I'm just going to let this go for a little while. I'll check on it. I don't make it too saucy. I don't make it too saucy. I just want enough to cover the pork, and if people want to add more sauce, they certainly can. And once it has barbecue sauce, I don't eat it at all, so I'm just going to warm up some of the plain pork that I still have in the fridge. So I'm using about a quarter of what we made yesterday, and I'm gonna eat some. I ate some last night, and I'm going to eat some today, and then I'll freeze it, and then we can do whatever we want with it. We can do pulled pork again, we can make carnitas, we can make some gravy and just serve it with mashed potatoes. So lots of possibilities if I don't sauce it before I freeze it. So anyway, I will catch up with you in a little while when we check on this again. Well, my friends from work should be arriving soon. I brought out what I could. I still have 2 salads and the cheesecake in the refrigerator, but I brought out the crock pot, the rolls, chips, plates, that kind of thing. I'll try and get a shot when I bring out the salads. All in all, I'm very much looking forward to this. They're great women, they were great co-workers, so should be good. Okay, I have a garden update for you. I have a baby tomato. And I am so excited about it, and my hostas are getting ready to bloom. So it's only a matter of time, and I just love it. And my sun patiens, the red ones, kind of did their thing and went away, and now they are re-blooming. Which, I'm no gardener, but I'm gonna take credit for it. What can I say? And my herbs are doing great. My basil is big and strong. My chives are coming right up. And my parsley has sprouted. So, that's pretty exciting. My goodness, is it humid. I think it's gonna rain. I just hope it holds off until my little picnic is over. But yeah, they should be here anytime, so I'm getting excited. So it's the next morning. I just wanted to tell you what a great time I had with my co-workers, and our food was good. Our cheesecake was good. They did not stay to have a fire or make s'mores, but they were here for like 3 hours, so it was a pretty solid visit. And after they left, and I watered our garden, our flowers and Dylan's flowers, I stayed up on the porch. I had to turn our porch lights on so I could finish this book, Concealed in Death. It was so good. Oh my gosh, it was riveting. What a page turner. Yeah. I was following along with the detective pretty closely, so my thoughts were mirroring her thoughts, which I think is a testament to the quality of this writer, that she shifts your attention as she shifts the detective's attention. And I love the sidekick. I love the detective sidekick, Peabody. And yeah, it was really good. I recommend J.D. Robb a lot, and Concealed in Death was really, really good. So Kirk is gone another night, so I'm on my own today. I'm not sure what I'm gonna get up to. Maybe I'll take the last of the stain and start on this Adirondack chair, although it's very, very hot, so I don't know if I can stand working in the sun. But we'll see. And you will know, because you're right here with me. Thank you again for spending the week with me. It's such a delight. Anyway, let's see what we get up to. Okay, I have decided to start a new book today. This is the last of my unread books. It's by J.D. Robb. It is called Thankless in Death. Alright, here we go. The year 2060 is drawing to a close, and Thanksgiving is just around the corner. It's a time for loved ones to come together, but sometimes the deepest hatreds seethe within the closest relationships, and blood flows faster than water. For Lieutenant D. Vallis of the NYPSD, the job is a useful reminder of what she has to be grateful for this season. Hosting Rourke's big Irish family for the holiday may be challenging, but it's a joyful improvement on her own dark childhood. Other couples aren't as lucky as Eve and Rourke. The Reinholds, for example, are lying on the floor of their Downing Street apartment, stabbed and bludgeoned almost beyond recognition. Those who knew them are stunned, and even more heartbroken by the overwhelming evidence that they were murdered by their own son. 26-year-old Jerry hadn't exactly made a good impression on all the bosses who fired him or the girlfriend who dumped him, but they didn't think he was capable of this. Turns out Jerry is not only capable of brutality, but taking a liking to it. With the money he's stolen from his parents and a long list of grievances, he intends to finally make his mark on the world. Even her team already know the who, how, and why of this murder. What they need to pinpoint is where Jerry is going to strike next. So, Thankless in Death, J.D. Robb. So I'm going to read until it's too hot out here to continue. I will see you later. I'm just coming back from the dock. I was awake, so I went down to capture sunrise, and it was beautiful. Oh my gosh. I really need to get up and watch sunrise more often because it was absolutely stunning. Well, KIrk got home and he went straight to work, so since he was working, I finished Thankless in Death by J.D. Robb. If you are looking for a quick read that kind of pulls you in, I definitely recommend this author. This was good. I think I preferred Concealed in Death a little bit better, but I definitely enjoyed it. So yeah, we're having pulled pork for supper, and he has a work day tomorrow, so I'm not sure what I'll do. Probably just some editing. I'll maybe pull out something off my shelf that I haven't read in a few years and chill out. So I will see you tomorrow. We are going on another Adirondack adventure today. We're heading to Chateauguay and High Falls, which is a 120-foot, 4-tiered waterfall. Okay, this is the start of the 213 steps down to the falls. They look kind of rickety. Okay, we made it down the 213 stairs. They're kind of rickety. I wouldn't put too much of your weight on the handrail. But we made it to the falls and they're gorgeous. Okay, we finished lunch and there was an ice cream stand right there, so of course we got ice cream. Kirk has a baby vanilla cone and I have a chocolate milkshake. Yum. Well, High Falls was great, and I am going to end this vlog here. It was a beautiful day. Had a wonderful time. We stopped at Dollar General and I got some books, so I have books for the upcoming week. We had lunch. But yeah, I will see you next week. We'll see what I get up to. Until then, bye.